storyboard presentation on one of my favorite stories, and it's called Mother Bruce by Ryan T. Higgins. And this is also the author of this is the author that I use to do my author study as well, because I absolutely love Ryan T. Higgins. And so the book that I chose is Mother Bruce. And this book was published in 2015. And so this is a relatively new story. And so it was published by Scholastic. And if you want to know a little bit about this story, I think the main thing that I first would like for you to know is that the story is hilarious. Just listen to the summary and you will know how hilarious this story is. So basically, a grump of a bear goes out and he goes to the forest to find eggs. And this is actually my favorite part of the story. It says, one day Bruce came across a recipe for hard-boiled goose eggs drizzled with honey salmon sauce. So he went out to get the ingredients. And so you have this bear with a grocery cart in the middle of the forest. First, he caught a few salmon. Then he collected honey from a local beehive. He liked to support small local businesses, you see. And then he went to Mrs. Gooseneck's nest to pay her a visit. And so this is one of my favorite parts of the book, but it also just tells you that this grump of a bear is going out to find eggs. And it says Bruce the bear likes to keep to himself that and eat eggs. When his hard-boiled goose eggs turn out to be real live gooselings, though, he starts to lose his appetite. Even worse, the gooselings are convinced that he's their mother. So this entire story is Bruce trying to get rid of the gooselings, but he can't because they think that this bear is their mother. And so I think the author's purpose and the tone is simply just to make children laugh and to teach them to make the most out of everything. Because even though the setting is in the forest and the conflict is that the four gooselings believe that Bruce is their mother and they will not leave. But Bruce comes up with the solution of just deciding to keep the four gooselings at his own and to make the best of it. And you will see at the end of the story how he made the best of it. And so I really hope that whoever views this video gets intrigued about this wonderful story that I absolutely love reading to my children. The main characters are just Bruce and the four gooselings. And Bruce, of course, is my favorite character. Well, really, I would say the geese are my favorite characters because the way that Bruce illustrates them, like he illustrates them as little baby geese and then little dorky teenage geese. And it just goes, and then he calls them awkward adult geese. And so I would say that the four gooselings are my favorite characters in the story. And the reason why I chose to do my storyboard this way is because I wanted to really wanted you guys to notice these wonderful how wonderful the illustrator Ryan T. Higgins is. He actually received an award for his drawings, and so you have this one of him carrying the geese and the little baby carriers. And then you see this is a part where he tries to convince them to go to migrate. And so I really wanted to just pinpoint the illustrations because I feel like they really just intrigue the reader and they just are able to enjoy the story by just looking at the really awesome illustrations. And so Yes, this is my storyboard, and so I hope that you have enjoyed it.